boys of summer want steak, but not just any kind of steak. This is the kind of steak that we used to see on the Flintstones.
Look at this.
Okay, like a real brontosaurus
Oh, I'm leaning
steak.
over. Like the whole car is tipping.
This will feed a small village, or maybe you and a friend. I don't know. Depends on how much you like to eat. So where did you find this thing? In the forest? How'd you find that?
You know, this is a special order. This is a special order. You can't walk into certain butcher shops, especially shops, and ask for a tomahawk steak, and this is what it is.
Oh my goodness.
Essentially, you're looking at like the king of all cuts, what I believe is the prime rib, because you got the tenderness and the beautifulness here, but then you got the fat caps, and I'm all about the fat cap, right? And then you can take a look. This is a dry aged piece, which means it's a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
But the whole process is kind of cool because it drops down by about 20% worth of weight.
Okay.
And it fortifies the flavor. It makes it a little bit more gamey, a little bit more manly, a little bit more
meaty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have this great big bone here that serves no purpose whatsoever but to look really cool. It allows you to pick it up like this, right?
Ah.
And my wife
like
looked at me
times.
last night and she's like, Randy, you have 2 dogs. That's a problem. Because what are they going to do? It's just fighting all night, right?
So I shouldn't even ask you how much that is, right? You don't want to say it?
This is dry age.
mortgage? Is it a
Listen, dry
mortgage
age. This is about
payment?
$75.
Okay. It's good to know.
So
it's
take
good to
care,
know.
folks. You need to know, let's just,
Do it
let's
right.
get it right.
Just do it right.
Let's get it right.
Don't ruin it. So what are you doing?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Expensive salt.
Okay.
Now it's $85.
Yeah, put very expensive everything on it.
Butcher pepper, right?
Okay.
And you want to press it in there. And you want to get like the edges as well.
Yeah.
Just because like that's kind of where some of the extra age is. You just kind of push it in there and get it all mixed up.
So are you preparing this at all in advance? Or is this, you bring it to the campfire, you put it over an open flame?
Put it on the open flame. You kind of cook, and you make sure you got like a 12-pack with you. Because you're gonna sit there and you're gonna have a few before, right?
This is not getting ruined.
So on the grill, you'd kind of fire it on there, hopefully wood and things like that. But in the studio, we're just gonna kind of fry it in a little bit of butter and olive oil.
Look at how big that is. It's so ridiculous. Look at how thick it is. Like it takes up the whole pan.
And I think that's the whole point of this.
It's
just
the
like
whole
it
point.
just makes it a little bit more.
It's
wow.
very manly.
It's
okay.
manly.
So that's going to be about 4 hours. So we'll just move on to this.
They won't be that long because it'll kind of render down. You want to maybe get it maybe 20 minutes, 10 on each side, and then let it rest for at least another 10 or 15 minutes.
Right, okay.
Super hot heat. But we need to have something with the steak because if you just eat that steak to yourself, you'll probably have to go into hibernation.
You will.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Or the hospital, somewhere.
Somewhere around there, right. Mm-hmm. And that's a lot of red wine to get that steak down.
We're going to do a baked potato.
We're going to do a baked potato, but you got a big steak.
It's not just any
you need a baked potato, right? So then,
are we going to stuff it?
You know what? I think the double stuffed baked potato gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
And I think we need to bring it back. So that's what we're doing here. So I bake these babies up, right? And just finish those things off there.
I like that you're using every part of it.
You got to use
My husband would appreciate
the whole
that.
thing.
Don't waste it.
And then instead of going the long ways, because let's be honest, you're going to try to eat as much meat as you possibly can eat. You need to have a little bit of potato. So we're going to cut it in half. We're going to share. Do you want to hollow your side out?
Oh, I like this idea.
Hollow mine out. But then it's kind of mimic like bone marrow on the, because it's all about the bone today.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
That's what we want to mimic, huh?
The bone marrow is like essential part of like the steak dinner kind of thing, right?
Right.
And so this is like a vegetarian bone marrow. That's kind of what I'm thinking where it's going, right? And so then what we're gonna do
Look, I broke the skin. I'm sorry.
Stars, it's over now.
No, I'm sorry.
The steak's ruined.
Does anyone have some tape? I just need some Scotch tape. It'll be fine.
We could wrap it with bacon.
Okay.
And make it all come together.
Let's do that.
But I figured, you always see bacon go into the double stuffed baked potato, but I thought we had enough protein.
Yeah, we
have enough. So I was like, we'll be okay. We don't need the bacon in here. But what we're gonna do is really expensive cheddar.
Yeah.
Right? And chive.
This is going along with the glamping idea because this is turning into a pretty fancy meal.
Give it a fork and just kind of break it down a little bit more.
All right.
Kind of make it a little bit smooth. You still want some chunkiness in there.
Yep.
But really, we just want to fortify that flavor. And then to bring it up a little bit more and to smooth it out, sour cream.
Oh, nice.
Now, if you're feeling a little guilty because your steak's too large and your cheddar's too sharp and the fat's going everywhere, you can replace that with yogurt.
Whatever, no.
But I didn't.
We're in it now.
I didn't.
We're
yeah,
in it
for
now.
a penny, in for
We're
a pound,
gonna go
right?
for it.
Okay.
We're ready? I almost just want to eat this.
That could happen too, right?
I like this.
While you're waiting for your steak to cook.
Yes. This will be the appetizer. Okay, so we stuff this back in my broken potato.
No, it's going to all come together. The sour cream works like glue.
Right.
You're good to go. Okay? So we turn this baby over, and one thing I did forget to mention, Trace,
is to put aluminum foil on?
Aluminum foil. You remember, you know, you paid all this money for this great big steak and this beautiful bone, you got to protect it.
Right.
So just wrap it up in a little bit of foil, and you're on the barbecue and you get some flame ups and it'll protect it. So when it comes out, it'll be super clean.
And if you get attacked by a bear, you have a weapon.
I never thought of that.
Wow.
Not only dinner, it doubles as a weapon.
Yeah.
So then we come along. You ready for this?
I'm ready for it. Oh, we have another one.
Oh my God.
Look at it.
Right? Here's what it is. We're wrapping us.
We're wrapping us.
Get this baby.
Oh, this is a good camping trip. Look at this.
Like this.
So we've got your double stuffed baked potato.
Yep.
We've got our tomahawk steak, and you added some vegetable. That was very sweet of you.
I throw in
There's
some roasted tomatoes.
there.
There's a little chimichurri.
Yeah.
And you know, your small family's gonna be fed.